Imagine this. You're in a meeting, someone challenges your idea, accuses you of being wrong, or even insults you directly. What's your instinct? You jump in to defend yourself. But here's the Machiavellian truth. The moment you defend yourself, you've already lost power. Niccolò Machiavelli, the Renaissance thinker behind ThePrince, warned that defending yourself is often a trap. Instead, he revealed a counterintuitive trick that flips power instantly. And in this video, I'm going to show you what it is, how it works, and how you can use it today. When you defend yourself, you're reacting. Reactions are always weaker than actions. Think about it. Defending means you've accepted the opponent's frame. They accuse, you respond. They set the rules, you play by them. You're no longer in control. You're on their battlefield. Machiavelli understood that perception is more powerful than truth. When you scramble to justify yourself, people don't just hear your explanation. They hear insecurity. They hear doubt. And doubt kills authority. Leaders who constantly defend themselves slowly bleed respect. It's death by 1,000 explanations. So what's the alternative? Machiavelli's trick is deceptively simple. Never defend yourself. Flip the frame instead. When accused, criticized, or questioned, do not fight inside their narrative. Instead, you shift the attention, reframe the discussion, or even act as if the attack is beneath you. Indifference signals strength. Silence can be louder than explanation, and a confident reframe makes the accuser look like the one scrambling. Remember, in power games, the person who controls the narrative controls the room. Let's go back to Renaissance Italy. Machiavelli observed how powerful rulers survived endless rumors, plots, and accusations. Take Cesare Borgia, one of his inspirations. When people accused Borgia of cruelty, he didn't defend himself. He didn't give speeches about his intentions. Instead, he reframed cruelty as discipline. He showed results, order, stability, and fear in his territories. By not defending, but instead redefining narrative, he made critics look weak. And the people? They respected strength, not apologies. Fast forward to today. Think of a CEO under attack. When Elon Musk gets criticized, notice what he doesn't do. He rarely apologizes or defends at length. He either reframes with humor, shifts focus to a bigger vision, or simply ignores the noise. Now, you don't have to agree with Musk, but Machiavelli would say, by not defending himself, he avoids looking guilty and keeps the frame of being the disruptor, not the defendant. So how can you use this Machiavellian trick in your life without being manipulative but powerful? Here are 3 strategies. 1. Pause instead of defend. When attacked, don't rush in. A pause creates tension and signals confidence. People expect panic. When they see calm, they sense strength. 2. Reframe the attack. If someone says, "You're too aggressive," don't defend. Reframe, "I prefer to call it being decisive." Instantly, you shift the perception. 3. Stay above it. Sometimes, the most powerful move is to act as if the attack doesn't matter. Indifference is a message. You are not important enough to shake me. Each move pulls you out of the trap of defense and puts you back in control. Here's why this works psychologically. Defensiveness equals guilt. Even if you're innocent, the mind associates defense with wrongdoing. Indifference equals authority. The powerful don't explain themselves, they declare. Reframing equals dominance. Whoever defines the terms of the discussion controls the outcome. This is why Machiavelli's trick is timeless. It's not just politics, it's human nature. Now, let me add a warning. Never defending yourself doesn't mean you should be arrogant, cruel, or dismissive of real mistakes. Machiavelli wasn't saying never apologize. He was saying don't let others set the frame of your power. There's a difference between taking responsibility and defending your ego. The first builds trust, the second erodes it. So the art is to know when to clarify and when to flip the script. So remember this, when someone attacks you, resist the urge to defend. Pause, reframe, or rise above it, because the one who defends is already on trial. But the one who controls the frame controls the power. Machiavelli's timeless advice is this: it is not the truth that matters, but the perception of truth. And the moment you stop defending yourself, you stop giving away your power. If you found this lesson on Machiavelli useful, imagine what applying it daily could do for your career, relationships, and influence. Hit like if this gave you a new perspective. Subscribe for more timeless strategies of power and psychology, and tell me in the comments, when was the last time you defended yourself? And what would you do differently now? Until next time, remember, power belongs to the one who never plays defense.